am Kadira Anissa Allen. I'm a senior fine arts student with a minor in economics from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm a designer. I became interested in fashion at a young age. My grandmother started teaching me how to hand stitch at the age of 8 years old, and it took off from there. My mom she got me tickets to an Ebony Fashion Fair fashion show for my birthday, and I was in love at that moment, like just seeing all the different models, especially models of color, because you don't really see that in the fashion industry. I just knew that I had to be a fashion designer, and I think it also what kind of contributed to that was not meeting height requirements. A lot of the times people would say, "Oh, you should model," and I was like, "All right, cool. I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I can see myself being a model." And then I started, getting into it. I went to Wilhelmina in Miami, and they were like, "You have to be 5'8" or above," and I was just like, with heels or without heels? They were like, without heels. So yeah, it didn't crush my spirit. What I kind of just took it as just a reaffirming moment that I should be a designer, because honestly, when you go to fashion shows, models, they walk out for about maybe 5-10 seconds. They're on the runway for 5-10 seconds and they're gone. But the last person to walk out on the runway is the actual designer, and they get the most praise because they're the creator of the collection. So I just kind of have that grand scheme, bigger picture type of mentality. So I just decided that this was for me. I was gonna go full throttle with it, and I wasn't gonna look back.
Cool.
So my personal style is definitely mixed with kind of a little bit of old, a little bit of new, chic with a little bit of comfortable. I guess really I just enjoy the challenge of picking out clothes, like I guess how painters apply color to canvas, really. I guess, to use that analogy. I don't pick out my clothes the night before. As a kid, I hated that. Like, my mom was like, "Yo, pick out your clothes the night before," and the spirit of being prepared for the next day. I was like, nah. I like the challenge of getting up the next morning with only an hour to get ready for school, and just making something look dope. I don't know. Yeah.
What is upcycling?
Upcycling it stems from recycling, but it's not quite recycling. Upcycling is the process of taking something that's been discarded and increasing the value of it. So without actually degrading the fabric or the material. And recycling is more so of taking something like a material and completely demolishing it, degrading it, and creating a new product. So, for example, you have an aluminum can, and they recycle that. So, a recycling company may take that aluminum can and melt it down and make bottle caps out of it for beer bottles. So that's one way people recycle, but with upcycling, it's the opposite. You're not degrading the material, you're just simply increasing the value of it by creating a new life cycle for it. Okay.
So, what are your future goals in the fashion industry?
My future goals in the fashion industry is to change the dynamics of it. Right now, growing up, I didn't really see a lot of people of color in the fashion industry course, over time, the fashion industry evolved, and they, began to start, adding diversity to the fashion industry. But it's still not. There's still some limitations within the fashion industry pertaining to people of color, and even not just color, but discrimination against size and things of that nature. So I really want to change that whole aspect of this is the the beauty standard in the fashion industry. You don't have to be a size 2, 5'7", 5'8". I really want to change that. So that's my overall goal.